Hi faculty, it is I, Gerald. I am doing this quick tutorial for you so you can see precisely how to put your course syllabi into WIDS and then transfer it on into Moodle. So what we're going to do right now is start from the very beginning. So after you sign into your WIDS account, you're on that home page, so you should see a page that looks like this. Once you do that, depending on whatever your course is, so I am right now getting ready to do the applied lesson, so MUSI 123. So you'll click on Add New Individual Syllabi. Now there's the master syllabi that I've already created. So once you fill this out and put all the pertinent information in, it's going to generate a syllabus that is already created that has some information that cannot be changed only by me. Everything else is stuff that you can then implement yourself. So you'll type in the course number. In this case, it's MUSI 123 is what I'm typing in. And then I hit the search button and you'll see MUSI 123 Individual Piano Lesson 2. I click on that and then it brings me back to this page. Here I can change the name of my course. Now I encourage you not to change the name unless the course changes, by number. So MUSI 123 Section 1, MUSI 123 Section 2, that's one thing. But these courses don't change, so don't change the name. Keep it the same. So MUSI 123, and I'm going to call it Individual Piano Lessons 2, which is what it was called before, and I'm just continuing that. Here's the important part. Click on the semester, which is spring. Click on the year, which is 22. And then you need to know what your start and end dates are, and they have to be exact. So look at your Moodle course, and in the description, it gives you your start and end date. So in this case, our start date for all the applied lessons will be January 24th. So you go ahead and click that and hit OK. And then for the end date, it's May 9th. So you'll scroll until you get to May, and then you just click on the 9th like any other calendar that you would use. And then you hit add. And once you do that, voila, there is your course syllabi. Much of the information is already created for you. And obviously, this process is for all lessons, not just individualized lessons. So if you teach a music history course or a music theory course or orals course or what have you, this is the process that you need to use. So you'll notice here the name of the course, MUSI 123 Individualized Piano Lesson 2. Then you'll see the course number, the course title, all those fun things. If there is a pencil like this, those are things that you can edit if need be. Okay, if there is no pencil, you cannot edit that information. So here we have this information, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add some additional information. So I'll click on that. The section number is 1201. And then meeting times, because it's to be determined, I just put a TBD. And then meeting location, I don't give a specific room because it depends on what's available. So I will put in, for this particular course, Music Wing, Davidson Building. So it's going to occur somewhere in the Music Wing in the Davidson Building. And the mode of delivery will be face-to-face. That is what we're hoping for. But you just never know. But because we have to do the syllabi in advance of the start of the course, that's what I'm putting in. And if we need to change it, we'll just, let our students know what has to happen. Then I click on the pencil where it says information about the instructor. Don't give your mobile phone number unless you want to. I mean, if you want to, that's fine. I will tell you guys, you might want to check out It's an app that Google has where they will create or generate a number for you. So you can call a student from your cell phone, but that number will show up, not your personal number. And the student can call you back, but they'll be calling that number, not your personal number. Google will then send that line on to you. That might be something you want to consider if you want to put in a number where students can reach you, because you don't have necessarily an office like I have here. So, but that could be an option. But if you don't want to, just strictly keep it via email, and that's fine as well. So anyway, where it says office location, that information doesn't change. And then for me, office hours. My office hours actually have changed, and they generally change each semester. So what I am going to do, as you will see in a second, I'm cutting and pasting on the other screen. And I'm just going to paste my schedule, my office hour schedule, in that box there. And then once I've done that, I hit save, and I'm done. Then here's some other things, that, like I said, anything that's highlighted that has a pencil, you can change. Like this stuff here doesn't have access to change any of this, so you won't be able to do that. I have stuff, you'll see some of my things are highlighted where I can change them. That's because I'm the teacher of record. So I have access to do that. You guys won't necessarily have that access. Yours will be like grayed out. But the other important thing is here where it says schedule. You click on that pencil and then hit the plus if you want to do a single row. And if you want to have multiple individual rows, you hit the plus with the equal sign. If you want to add a new column, you can do that. I generally just click the plus because it's simple. And then I type in here what I'm putting in. So I'm calling the studio class schedule and other information. And then I'm going to cut and paste the studio class information that I have on the website, on the individualized music lesson website. So I'm going to copy that off of there, and I'm just going to plug it right in here and hit paste. It's going to ask me if I want to keep the format or if I want to clean the format up. Let's try clean. Let's see what that looks like. So when it cleans it up, it looks like this. And then you hit save, and hopefully everything still is aligned where you can read it. Yep, excellent. That worked out perfectly. And once you do that, the next important step is, because right now it's not finished because it's grayed, hit close, and that puts it in permanently in that block. So you have that block done. And then you go up here, and you cannot forget this, because if you forget to hit submit, it is not a live syllabi, which means nobody will have access to it. So hit submit, and you'll see how it generates a link for you, or you can download the PDF. If you are a person who prefers to download a PDF on your computer and then upload it into Moodle, that way the student can physically print it off, you're more than welcome to do that. Or what I tend to do is I like to click the copy link. It copies that link, and then I just put that link in Moodle. And that way the student can then click on it. It'll bring them to their syllabi, and then they can read it or they can print it off. It gives them multiple options. And that is it, folks. That is all she wrote in terms of how this process works. If you have any questions, as I said in my text and email to you, contact Holly Van Dam for any of the WIDS information if you've not had WIDS training or you're unsure about it, or contact Ron Collar if you have any issues or questions about Moodle. Other than that, you are all good. And that is all she wrote, and we're done. I hope this was helpful. Let me know. Take care. Bye-bye.